Planet Earth is a place of incredible power. From towering mountains to vast oceans, nature never fails to amaze us. But hidden beneath the surface, there are forces so powerful they can reshape the planet. These forces are supervolcanoes. Imagine a volcano, not just erupting, but exploding with unimaginable force. They're like normal volcanoes, but much, much bigger. Instead of a cone-shaped mountain, they form huge craters called calderas, often hidden within breathtaking landscapes. Supervolcanoes are rare, but their eruptions are truly catastrophic. They can eject thousands of cubic kilometers of ash and rock into the atmosphere, blanketing entire continents and triggering volcanic winters that can last for decades. These sleeping giants are a stark reminder of the immense power that lies beneath our feet. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of supervolcanoes, exploring their formation, their history, and the potential impact they could have on our planet. We all know what volcanoes are, those majestic mountains that spew molten rock and ash. But what makes a supervolcano different? The answer lies in the magnitude of their eruptions. Scientists use something called the Volcanic Explosivity Index, or VEI, to measure the power of eruptions. Regular volcanoes typically have VEIs of 0 to 5. Mount St. Helens, for example, had a VEI of 5. That's pretty big. But supervolcanoes, they laugh in the face of VEI 5. They clock in at a whopping VEI 8, the highest on the scale. That means a supervolcanic eruption is at least 1,000 times more powerful than any volcanic eruption in recorded history. Instead of a cone, supervolcanoes form massive calderas, which are sunken depressions in the Earth's crust. Think of a giant cauldron left behind after a colossal explosion. These calderas can be tens of kilometers across, dwarfing even the largest volcanic craters. Now that we know what sets supervolcanoes apart, let's delve into some fascinating facts about these geological titans. A single supervolcanic eruption can eject more than 1,000 cubic kilometers of material into the atmosphere. That's enough to bury an entire continent under meters of ash. The ash and gases released by a supervolcano can have a global impact, blocking out the sun, causing widespread cooling and disrupting ecosystems worldwide. Many supervolcanoes are hidden in plain sight. Their calderas are so large that they often blend into the surrounding landscape, making them difficult to identify. The good news is that supervolcanic eruptions are incredibly rare. The last known supereruption occurred in Taupo volcanic zone in New Zealand about 26,500 years ago. That's a long time ago. Supervolcanoes are scattered across the globe, lurking beneath the surface in some of the most unexpected places. Let's take a look at a few of the most well-known. Perhaps the most famous supervolcano, Yellowstone National Park, sits atop a massive caldera that had its last super-eruption over 640,000 years ago. In Indonesia, a beautiful Lake Toba fills the caldera of a supervolcano that erupted around 74,000 years ago, causing a global volcanic winter. Located near Naples, Campi Flegrei, Italy's underground supervolcano, is a sprawling volcanic area with a history of powerful eruptions. Scientists believe it may be capable of producing another super-eruption in the future. These are just a few examples of the many supervolcanoes that exist around the world. Studying these sleeping giants helps us understand the powerful forces that shape our planet and the potential risks they pose. One thing is certain, we must learn more about supervolcanoes. Scientists are constantly exploring more about these titans and how they work. Recent research has shed new light on their behavior, providing valuable insights into these enigmatic geological formations. Speaking of which, using advanced imaging techniques, scientists have been able to map the magma chambers beneath supervolcanoes, revealing their immense size and the complex plumbing systems that feed them. While the exact triggers of supereruptions are still debated, research suggests that a combination of factors, including magma pressure, tectonic activity, and even climate change, may play a role. Furthermore, scientists are also developing new methods for monitoring supervolcanoes, looking for subtle changes in ground deformation, gas emissions, and seismic activity that could signal an impending eruption. These ongoing discoveries are crucial for understanding the potential risks posed by supervolcanoes and developing strategies to mitigate their impact. But above all, why should we care about supervolcanoes? Because even though they may seem like a distant threat, something out of a disaster movie, the reality is that supervolcanoes have the potential to significantly impact human civilization in an instant. A super eruption today would have devastating consequences, including widespread ashfall, global climate change, and disruptions to agriculture, transportation, and communication networks. The economic and social impacts would be felt worldwide. While the likelihood of a super eruption in our lifetime is low, it's not impossible. That's why it's essential to study these geological giants, understand their behavior, and prepare for the possibility of a future eruption. So, the question that you may have asked yourself, what can we do? What can we do to prepare for a potential super eruption? While we can't prevent these events from happening, we can take steps to mitigate their impact and enhance our resilience. Firstly, investing in advanced monitoring systems and developing reliable early warning systems is crucial for giving communities time to prepare and evacuate if necessary. Secondly, developing comprehensive emergency response plans, including evacuation routes, shelter options, and resource distribution strategies, is essential for minimizing chaos and loss of life. Last but not least, supervolcanoes don't have passports and they don't respect national borders, so international cooperation is vital for sharing information, coordinating research efforts, and providing mutual assistance in the event of an eruption. By taking these proactive steps, we can increase our chances of weathering the storm if and when a supervolcano erupts again. We may be living in the shadow of giants who rarely get upset. Supervolcanoes are a powerful reminder of the incredible forces that shape our planet. Their eruptions may be rare, but their potential impact is undeniable. By understanding these geological giants, we can better prepare for the future and ensure the resilience of human civilization. While the thought of a super eruption may seem daunting, it's important to remember that we are not powerless. Through scientific advancement, international cooperation, and careful planning, we can mitigate the risks and face the future with knowledge and preparedness. The Earth is a dynamic and ever-changing planet, and we are fortunate to call it home. By respecting its power and learning to live in harmony with its natural processes, we can ensure a brighter future for generations to come. Like, share and subscribe for more videos of this kind. Let's leave it better than you found it.